God damn it, it feels good to be back.
Yeah, we haven't been here in a fucking minute.
It's been like, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
It's like paying rent at a crib you're not sleeping at. It's crazy.
Hey, before we start the show, we need to talk about how nasty this nigga Terrance is.
Yes.
Why the fuck he pull up in scrubs? Because he want to tell bitches, I'm a doctor.
I promise you this wasn't planned. I promise this wasn't planned.
I'm here to heal all your pain.
Fam, you got off work 3 hours ago.
No, I promise you this wasn't planned. We jumping so far. Let's get our AKEs in first.
Man. Welcome to another episode of These Are the Aesthetics. I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. the Hood Journalist, a.k.a. if not me, then who, a.k.a. professional shit talker. And I'm back, bitches. What's up?
Oh, man. I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. In Gary We Trust, a.k.a. The Fly One, a.k.a. I put that shit on more than occasionally, a.k.a. Corona Velli.
Yay! Oh, my God. So how's everyone feeling, man? I'll start with you, Gary, because you had the battle of the century.
Hey, man, where's your manners, though? We have a guest.
No, we do. I mean, Terrance is like family to us now. You remember him from the live show. You remember him from one of our first episodes.
A.k.a. Apparently the Palm Beach Drewski.
Yeah, the Palm Beach Drewski for sure. But he did an episode at the old studio, and he was at the live show on stage with us. So, Terrance, you got any AKAs?
AKA your lady's favorite doctor. No, I'm just playing.
I'll take that.
I'll take it.
A.k.a. whatever go down in that room is law.
I'll tell you that.
Let me not lose my license.
AKA for me to check your pulse, you got to take your bra off.
That's
Right, closer to the heartbeat. Nah, just fucking with you.
Oh, man. But, yeah, man. Gary, how you feeling, man? Tell your story, because, yeah, man, we low-key couldn't record a few weeks back because you was going through your trials and tribulations.
of Corona.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm back, dog. So, yeah, it's literally been 2 weeks, dog. So obviously, I know exactly where we got it from. That fucking Kevin Hart show. I'm pretty sure it was.
Probably.
No mask, no other stuff going on in there.
Of course, everybody laughing, coughing like a motherfucker. You ever hear them coughs that definitely got phlegm in it?
That's true.
A little come from the back. The little raspy coughs, yeah.
And low-key, we was away from everybody. We was all the way in the back.
Away from everyone, first of all, because like my girl, she had COVID like I think 2 weeks prior, and then I got it. Then this nigga just immune to everything.
Bro, I keep escaping that shit.
That nigga Muhammad Ali on the ropes with COVID.
Asian niggas don't get sick. That home remedies and shit.
Bro, when I say that shit's not it, dog. I was waking up with cold sweats 3 days in a row. Had a fever for like 4 days. I had the shivers, shaking like a stripper. Freaking
Boy had hot flashes.
Nah, that
I had body
COVID,
aches, all that shit.
COVID is definitely serious. I mean, you guys don't see how serious it is, like, because, I feel like it's died down, like, in the public, but working in medical every day, like, people is dying.
No,
like,
niggas is dying for this shit.
And the serious COVID cases is tough. You get on that oxygen tank, it's a wrap. It's gonna be it's gonna be tough to get back. So,
Right. So y'all
COVID
niggas
is definitely still
mask
rampant.
up.
Y'all definitely still need to follow the protocols, but
Let me quickly give you your flowers. Last time you came here, you were still in medical school, and you recently graduated. You started working on your career. You feel me?
Appreciate
So
that.
congratulations. You feel me? We don't only have hoodlums coming here, rappers and niggas that are doing something out here crazy. We have we cool with professional niggas.
Oh, we still have some of them same niggas. They just in scrubs sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Absolutely.
you gotta know how to turn it off and on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So how you
appreciate it.
feeling, man? How's it like just working your dream job and waking up every day to do something that you love?
I mean, it's way better because, y'all boys know, but they don't know. I was working Walmart for 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? Walmart. Wally World. So, and then mind you, those checks wasn't nothing. You get your check, you pay your car, you get your...
Working is a stretch. You was
You was working somewhere.
You was up and through there, up and through there. Like, yeah, you
put in overtime. That's what I'm talking about, put in overtime. But yeah, I mean, it was good just to see them days like pay off. You know what I'm saying? You go from those checks to cashing big checks. People respect you. Even going to Chipotle, they treat you different. You know what I'm saying? You come in with your Walmart scrubs, little pieces. But you go in work scrubs, medical, they giving you extra chicken and all, like, thank you for your service. So
shit, like
it's
that.
a whole different level of respect. Even going to Publix, like people just always looking at your name tag, asking people is curious about what you do and this and that. So it's just
it's definitely a conversation.
Yeah, man. He up there now, man, getting a company car and all that shit. I remember you was taking them trips down to Miami on the freaking
train sometimes
on the Tri-Rail and shit.
Doing internships not paid for. So I mean, basically you just stick out your goal, and like you'll get the return. You put the time in, so. It's come, so I appreciate it, though.
That's what's up. For the people that don't think we hang out outside of the podcast, we all went to the fair last night, and we had a ball. It was a chance for us to reconnect with some old homies, and we, going to the fair as an adult is definitely different than going as a 13-year-old. So I'm curious about. I had a ball. You feel me? We was talking shit.
Yeah.
We was walking. Like even the bad part about parking and shit like that, we made it a good thing because we all we goofy like that. We turned everything into a moment. So how was your experience last night? Because I it felt therapeutic for me.
It was fun. I mean, it's always good to get with the guys. We go out. I felt really, really old in a sense, like all the kids out there, and not kids, but like the ones that are early college, late high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
19, 20, 21s running around, this and that. I just felt a lot older. Not that we're 30, but it was just I felt a lot older. The food definitely
overhyped.
Definitely was overhyped, overpriced.
I'm gonna tell you, y'all niggas fucked up. Y'all niggas just pick anywhere. Y'all niggas just think of cheese. So I want a burrito. Then you see, we see all white people in the freaking.
Yeah, that was crazy.
on the pop up, yo.
You don't want them to speak English, basically.
Fam.
If I'm buying Mexican food, I would not like my.
I want a translator to order my food.
That makes sense.
But I mean, I had the one observation that I did see, you sneaky little bitches out there that are posting the fair without the nigga you next to. I hate you bitches.
He's taking the picture.
All I'm saying is, I see mad of y'all out there with a nigga you're not supposed to be with. You feel me? But I'm gonna let that slide.
They only come out for the photo op. That's it.
Hey man. My experience with the fair, we went on $2 Tuesday. It was the last $2 Tuesday of the year. And the thing that sucks is when it's $2 Tuesday. So I walked in with Terrance and my dog. Yep. And the thing is, I'm in front of them, so I'm like, I feel like a bum ass nigga if I just pay my little $2 and just let them pay. So I'm like, you know what? I have $6 on me. Let me just pay for the homies.
Yeah.
Here's where Terrance came in a little sneaky now. We went to the little lemonade stand.
Oh, yeah.
And then Terrance looked at me and was like, hey, yo, fam, they don't take card, bro. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But, you got cash? And I'm like, yeah, I got cash. How much you need? Like, $13. For 2 lemonades?
For 2 lemonades.
For 2 lemonades. That's one. So the best thing is, bro, I'm going to hit you back. I'm like, all right. $13, bro. I have yet to see a Zelle transaction.
The servers, if you call in on the servers, Zelle servers have been down lately. Y'all can
Oh man!
So I paid a total of $19. Did not taste anything.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, you do have a sensitive stomach too, so
that's a fact.
You ain't been out in 3 years over that sensitive stomach.
Yeah, that's crazy. Sensitive stomach.
4 years. Y'all not gonna get me.
Y'all not gonna get me. He's attentive.
Y'all not gonna get me.
All right, man. Let's get into it.
Yeah, man. So we want to get into the fire cap section. If y'all didn't know, the fire cap section is just basically breaking down our natural aesthetics, like getting the clothes, sneakers. So why is the show called These Are the Aesthetics if we don't talk about the aesthetics that we put on?
Mm-hmm. And on top of that, it's just fashion news too, because sometimes we don't necessarily talk about what's coming out or just what we wearing and shit like that. We might talk about our favorite piece, what we wearing right now, where we shop, or just even things that are happening that the regular person that watches it or is on Instagram or online don't even know about what's going on. So
that's a fact, man. So what shoes we got on? What shoes you got on, Cheech?
I got the wheat SBs. The weather is nice outside. It's giving me fall vibes.
It's under 80 degrees. So.
Yeah. So, in Florida, that's a blessing. Every day that you wake up, it's not 100 degrees or more. But yeah, man, I got my little SB vibes going on today with a little knit sweater. It's a vibe.
Cozy vibes.
Cozy vibes today.
I think this is the most cozy I've probably been in a while in this studio. I got on the white and black up tempo, the Chicago pair. You know, it's the Chicago.
Yeah, I know where I'm from.
Yeah, man. What's a crazy story about these? I actually got these from Foot Action when I was working there, and I actually paid $50 for them on a discount.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. So really dope shoe. And bro, right before I asked Terrance what he got on, bro, rest in peace. Foot Action Boynton Beach, bro. I walked by there today and that shit was closing, bro. I was literally seeing as they just taking down the whole store, all the freaking blood, sweat, and tears I put in this damn store, setting up that whole kids wall, almost getting shot one day.
How long did you work there for?
Worked there for 4 years, bro.
That's solid.
4 years, dog.
But honestly, I applaud you for exiting when you did. Because imagine if you didn't have anything lined up and abruptly, like, the company says, "Oh, we shutting down." And because typically what they do, they try to give you like a weak ass severance package, you know, for a few $100s. But it's like if you actually had real bills and you didn't analyze your future and think about what you wanted to do, that could have really like been fucked up for you.
Some of the employees are like, oh, they're gonna send us to different stores, but fam, you gonna join a store that got 20 employees, so you gonna get 6 hours a week.
6 hours a week, or the distance.
That's how Adidas do them.
Yeah.
That's how Adidas do
and the distance might not be fair, because it's like, what if the only opening position is in Sawgrass? Like, fam, you live in Lake Worth. Like, you're gonna drive.
The check is basically
down there.
gas.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, a lot of good memories, and that's where I met my girlfriend as well. So a lot of
first sight, boy.
Hey man, a lot of good memories. Hey man, so what shoe you got on, man?
Yeah, I got on the Yeezy, the 380s. Yeah, nice little
man.
cozy joints. I wear those my work shoes, basically. All the sneakerheads that come into my job immediately say something about that. Like, oh my God, you wearing Yeezys to work? Like, yes, they're comfortable. I walk around a lot. Like, took the laces out so I could try to dumb it down, but people still notice. So yeah.
She's like, oh, I want my doctor to be a sneakerhead. Fam, can you save my life? That's what I want to know.
For real.
Do both.
You should.
Yeah, man, there's been a lot happening. The first things first, RIP to Andre Leon Talley, former fashion editor at large for Vogue magazine. I think he was the first ever African American to fill that position. So Gary was not aware of what a fashion editor is, and you know how they give it up in Vogue and stuff. So
I'm a streetwear guy, so
Right.
I told everyone I don't really tap into things I just can't afford. So if I can't afford it, I just look the other way, pretty much.
That makes sense.
So what we did last week, actually, when we couldn't record, I went over to his house and we just acted like some like middle-aged white women, and we watched The Devil Wear Prada, so I could kind of like.
Did you like
show
it?
him.
It was a fire movie.
It was a good movie. That's
movie.
a classic. You feel me? But yeah, he was definitely a pioneer. You know, he opened the doors for a lot of people. Put a few black models on the covers. Like he did a lot for like black creatives and stuff. Because these people are like the gatekeepers in the fashion industry. Like if you're trying to break out with your collection or you're an up and coming designer, these are the people that you want to kind of like not necessarily kiss their ass, but kind of want to gauge your taste towards, because they're the ones that could either put a good word for you, or they could write a bad review about your collection and destroy your career. So
I hear that.
yeah, rest in peace for sure.
Rest in peace. And one thing that's actually dope, because we did bring up streetwear. I don't know if you realize how like streetwear and high end is kind of like merging.
Coming in together,
for
sure.
Like I think I said it before. Like we're at that point now where like that nigga that work at Walmart is blowing his whole check on a Gucci puffer.
That's true.
just to like keep up with the times.
Yeah.
Virgil is definitely one of the pioneers of that. For sure.
And Virgil really like he knocked down the door for some people like that have a really poppin' streetwear brand to be a creative director of a popular brand. And there's some like big names that we know, like we like Ruigi from
Rude,
owner of Rude. He's officially going to be the creative director of Bally, which is dope. You have RGB Twan. There is a rumor that he's gonna be a creative director for a brand. I don't want to say the brand. If I do find it out, I'm gonna post like a picture of it, because like he archived a lot of his shit because he's promoting a collab he's on with Hugo Boss. And one thing that Cheech did confirm that Nigo, which was the founder of Bape and currently owner of Human Made, he actually is creative director of Kenzo, which is a big deal. So you want to break down a little more about that?
Kenzo is like a Paris-based house, like a haute couture house, which is high fashion in French. they wanted to revamp literally the image of the brand. And who's better to bring in than a person that have had the kids on a chokehold for a long time?
That's a fact.
Like, when you trying to revamp a brand, you always got to tap into the youth. And you got to go get the people that the youth look up to as influencers. And that's a small pool of people. You got the Kanye's, Nigo, Pharrell, and maybe possibly R.I.P. Virgil, people like that. But you definitely want to tap into the influencers, because the kids, this new generation of kids, they're business people. They're making money fast. So these are the people that are going to buy into your product. So you technically got to cater to them. Yeah. So a lot of dope moves being made. I'm still looking at a few pieces, even though I might not be able to afford them yet. But I'm watching Fashion Week. Like, I'm about to drop a bag.
Hefty.
You feel me? But
fam, when I tell you, and shout out to Nigo, man, because I told you someone was gonna pick up Nigo to be a creative director of some big brand, because I told this to everyone, he's literally like the master of simplicity. Mm-hmm. So I see that brand going a long way. So a topic I kind of want to tap into, which is really funny, is I want to ask we've all had our fair share of the club.
1,000%.
Yeah.
So I want to ask everyone, what is the appropriate outfit to wear to the club? What should you wear? What's appropriate, and what you shouldn't wear to the club?
Well, okay. There's many.
I don't know
where to start. But no, I'm not even going to go crazy. But I'm just saying there's many factors towards that question. So, so it depends on the club. It depends on the setting of the club and what type of club is it. Are we going to a white people club where it's a whole bunch of white girls that don't know how to dance, they're jumping up and down? Or you going to the hood club, you know what I'm saying, where they playing all that gangster shit and you got to be a certain way? Or are you going into a upper echelon club, a whole bunch of suave, higher class earners are in there? So that's the one thing. But ultimate no for all those will be basketball shorts.
1,000%.
Niggas going to the club in basketball shorts for any setting is crazy.
Or them big ass rocker wear jean shorts.
Jean shorts is crazy.
Just jean shorts in general in the club is actually kind of nasty. Shorts. As a jean shorts wearer, I'm not wearing jean shorts to the club.
Yes.
To the club is not happening. Sweatpants, I believe, is even. And I know people is trying to get away with the Gucci sweatpants, and it's like, even though it's Gucci,
sweatpants. It's track pants. It's not sweats.
No sir, bro. No sir. That's not gonna cut
slides.
It.
I don't care if it's designer slides.
That's the thing. Even if it's designer, those are still laid back attire, not for the club.
Beach attire,
you know what I'm saying?
Not for the club. Yeah.
If you're 30 and up in the club, I think your attire has to be way different than dudes in their mid-20s as well. If you're 30 and up, it has to be Chelsea boots, loafers. It don't gotta be over the top like we going to a wedding. Like your brother, he kills me.
Yeah, my brother definitely
he's fully loaded in a tuxedo, and we at loft. Like, bro,
relax.
What you doing at loft? You trying to kill somebody?
But if you're gonna do that, again, these are the aesthetics of the show. You have to have the whole aesthetic for that. If you're gonna pull up in a tuxedo, you need to have a driver. You're getting valet parked. You're getting walked up. You got paid to be there. You got the top section. You might be doing a toast or some shit, or you getting hella about. Those have those aesthetics. Not your brother riding in passenger seat trying to get in for free. No, we're not doing that. I love him.
And there honestly needs to be a rule, especially at loft. Whatever mannequin that Cream got on should not be allowed in the club.
1,000%.
For the most part, females, for the most part, dress accordingly. So there's really no bash on them.
I got
but
wait.
I got go crazy.
If you got your nipples out, don't be offended if some nigga's trying to get your number.
Yeah, 1,000.
But look, they make dress whorish, but at least they're dressing fly for the club, is what I'm saying.
I understand, but a certain attitude can't be brought with what you're wearing.
1,000%.
My only problem with women is dressing for their body type. If you
that's where I was going. That's where I was going.
Listen, I am not coming for the big women. I love y'all. I do. I really do. But it's just certain stuff to the club cannot be worn for your body type.
Yeah.
It's just not working.
Well, I just want people to wear something that fits. Reason being is you plan on being in something that's comfortable for the shoes. Ladies, I'm tired of in the middle of the club. It's definitely the most ratchet shit I think that I've seen in clubs. a woman taking her heels off in the middle of the club, barefooted, walking around.
Fam, if you can't wear heels, do not wear them to the club. I'm tired of y'all bitches freaking holding down my shoulder. I don't even know who you are.
Exactly.
It's crazy. Like the small world. I just had a patient come in. She got a piece of glass stuck in the bottom of her foot because she was at the club and she decided to go barefoot. X-ray of her foot. She had to get that shit sewed in and all that.
Exactly.
It's like, it's crazy. Like, if you can't wear heels, don't wear them. But they want to be classy.
Oh,
They
yeah.
trying to, you know what I'm saying?
And of course, quoting Dom Kennedy, do not wear LeBrons to the club. The shit's ugly.
Any basketball shoe for that. KD's, LeBron's.
That's wild.
Put them up. Like, that
For
shit.
me, at this stage, like we realized a long time ago that like nobody gives a fuck about what you kind of have on your feet, because nobody is really paying attention to that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I would suggest like one of the classics, a pair of Vans. You can't go wrong with a pair of Vans, a pair of Stan Smith, like a classic shoe.
And this is
what
this has to be age appropriate.
Yeah, it has to be age appropriate.
If you're in
like
your younger 20s, you can pull that off. But I believe you getting in your older ages. Older ages, you shouldn't be at those clubs with that type of dress wear anyway. So, I mean, you know, you're starting to get to 27 and up, 28 and up. It has to be Chelsea boots and loafers, standard. You know what I'm saying?
So there's some people at this table that have violated in the club a couple times before.
1000%.
I have a gripe, especially with Terrance.
Here we go. First, before he goes, y'all can check me out. I ain't never been out of pocket where we need to be. I'm always clean where we gotta be. But let me hear it.
Terrance, as a grown man, you should not wear a plain tee to the club. I don't care what club it is.
This was my early college years. This was my early college years.
Fam, I do not want to see a plain white tee, a plain black tee. Nigga, are you serving in the club?
These was my early college years.
No, this is Terrance today. Let me tell you the Terrance today. Terrance is going to pull a white tee. You going to pull up with a white tee, and you know what this nigga going to say? Nigga, I got a clean cut. Fuck you going to tell me?
I'm that nigga. If you got a clean cut, and if you know your barber do his thing,
Bro, clean cut and slugs.
it's going to...
That Terrance is go to anywhere.
All right, look, for these little ratchet Palm Beach clubs, that's going to get it popping. Clean cut and slugs going to get it going anyway.
But if you're going somewhere better, you got to layer up.
No, of course.
As an adult.
But Cheese can attest. When it's time, I'm always there. If it's really go time, I come through. That was early college years, you know what I'm saying? I've strayed away from the plain tees to the club.
But to be fair, we all make mistakes. We know better. We do better. Now,
But to be fair, out of all our friends groups, that violation is minor to what certain niggas have done to the.
Oh no, O'Seal definitely violated one.
Okay.
I love O'Seal, but
As a nigga,
the day he wore the Timbs, he was out of pocket.
First of all, if you 110 pounds soaking wet, Tim shouldn't even be in your closet.
Stupid.
That's a fact.
this is the perfect segue because the next topic we was gonna discuss the albums I dropped recently, and Gunna is on that list. And
Listen.
he's another one that likes to violate all type of rules.
If we talking about Gunna's music, fire.
Fire.
If we
Fire.
talking about his fashion, please pour the fire out. Cause sir, what he has been wearing lately, just in general, is a no.
Fam.
And I really wish we could like pull up pictures and just pop it up so the people can see what we talking about.
The outfit he wore when his freaking security guard dropped Buddy, they say he looked like the Joker.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
But okay, let's talk about the good with Gunna. That album, I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10, 8.5.
What's it called again? Drip Season Forever?
Yeah.
I liked it personally. There was not too many songs that I thought was like whack. My personal favorites was Mop and How You Did That with Kodak.
How You Did That? They slipped.
25K jacket with Little Baby was very
Slid.
good. And then the little smooth joint he had with the shorty, the throwback song.
Oh, Chloe Bailey.
Bailey.
That's called You and Me.
I thought that one was smooth. Those right there, I think, was leading the album. And then obviously this Push and P movement, that song was fire too.
And we can't forget about the Drake feature too. That Drake song.
Yeah, the Drake feature.
It grew up. That song grew on me. Like, when I first heard it, I'm like, but they go on the whip. That shit,
It go
right.
crazy. It go
Now-
I told him that when albums drop, you have to listen to it in the whip because when you just listen to it like in your headphones, it don't
headphones,
get
it don't
the
hit.
full.
It don't hit.
It don't get the full effect.
My thing is, we both agreed on this, and he disagreed with me on that.
Here we go.
That album is not fucking with Drip or Drown too.
Cap.
Me and Cheese, we was recently working out the other day, and we let that album ride.
Bar for bar, song for song.
Gunna's one of the few rappers that he has a very unique rhyme scheme. Like in terms of like he's gonna pick that one word and he's gonna slide it for like 16 bars. And
you're gonna feel he's gonna put an emphasis on every bar.
And he always catches the beat. So as soon as he catches the beat and he starts sliding on that rhyme scheme, it's over. Like it goes crazy.
No, because you're talking to a heavy Gunna fan over here. Like before we leave Drip Season Forever, my 2 favorite songs is A Lot of Cake. What is this? Vertebrae. It's like that's my bag. And then Flooded is probably my favorite song.
Flooded is hard.
AP Pettit Philippe. Flooded. But
these niggas be whispering and shit.
Bro, but my favorite Gunna album.
21 Savage was good as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he slid on that. My favorite Gunna album is Wanna. In my opinion, Wanna has 0 skips.
Wanna was good,
bro.
Gunna was good, but it's the more polished version of like DS2,
bro. If you go down the track list of Wanna, fam, just that song, Nasty Girl on Camera.
His shit.
Oh my god.
Well, you like it because you're a nasty nigga.
Bro, fire. You know what I mean by that black kid just like that beat switch just had me freaking like astray.
No, Gunna, and I feel like he gets the best beats as well.
Oh, bro, because he has that juggernaut on freaking on the YSL team. You got Weezy, Turbo, and Taurus.
Yeah,
his beats don't miss. Like he's getting straight heat every time.
Well, The Weeknd dropped also that week. A lot of people had a lot of bad reviews on his album.
And some good reviews.
My only critique I'll start is, fam, you've been hitting us with the 80s sound for a minute now. Like, I want you to go back to the OG Weeknd. Like, I get the critic that, like, the response to what I'm going to complain about that the entertainers say is if you want to hear my old shit, play my old shit. I get it. But I still want to see some evolution. And I kind of feel some type of way when you, The Weeknd, like you feel me, like a headliner, you get what I'm saying, like a A-list star, and you doing less numbers or below Gunna numbers. You get what I'm saying? You guys should not be in the same. No disrespect to Gunna, but he's still newer than The Weeknd. The Weeknd is a seasoned vet.
He's a pop star.
He's a pop star.
You feel me?
I mean,
you did the Super Bowl last year.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. You know, I feel like The Weeknd's music though is like it'll be some stuff like we're not rocking with today, but 10 years down the line when we're playing, you know, songs that we like, his music is gonna come up at that time. His music is gonna grow and mature.
No, well, he has his music is commercially successful, but I'm saying, like, I want to hear your music outside of walking to Forever 21 and they're playing it. You get what I'm saying? I want to hear it in the car heading to the mall. You feel me? I don't want to go sit down at a restaurant and hear you. It's dope. I want to hear you on the radio, but I want to be able to vibe with it. You feel me? I like an album where it's like I could listen with my niggas and still have like a lady next to me and we could still vibe too. You feel me? I don't want something predicated towards one vibe.
I mean, they get into phases where they're like experimenting with their sound.
Or he might be in love, happy, he don't give a fuck. He had those extra songs in the tuck. There's a rumor that he's dating Angelina Jolie. So if he is doing that, I feel you, dog. Give us the little extras.
Isn't my preference, but Angelina Jolie definitely skips
over. She's a top tier white.
Her lips alone put her in a category of.
She's up there.
You know what I'm saying?
Agree.
For sure,
bro. So with The Weeknd now, I'm gonna say Dawn FM we're talking about. I'm gonna say it's a really good album. The thing is, he dropped it at a bad time. Because it was technically a surprise album, quote unquote.
No promo.
But one thing this album really did for me is that I didn't love it because it's not my cup of tea, because I felt like he really made this album not for his core fan base, but he really made it to be in like, for the songs to be in movies, like Go to the Mall. That's how songs get freaking hella stream plays. Mm-hmm. This album made me like After Hours a lot more. Mm-hmm. Because people forget that The Weeknd is still The Weeknd. Bro, in his freaking interlude in the last album, he's literally saying repeatedly, you don't love him. You don't love it. Like, he's still that toxic nigga, but he's just on like 80s sound. But one thing about this album, I just felt like Dawn FM is a good tape, but the reason why it didn't do the numbers because it's a good tape, but no one really asked for it. Pretty much. That's like right now, if someone bring me a birthday cake, nigga, it's not my birthday.
I mean, and plus, there's been an oversaturation of the '80s sound. Like Tory Lanez just give us a phenomenal '80s theme album.
Good, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And it was a build up for that album as well.
You feel me? That was dope. He got into character just like The Weeknd, and I would even say it's inspired by The Weeknd because The Weeknd is the only few artists I'll get into character and literally have a themed album. You get what I'm saying? So it's the same thing as the wave of just every R&B song now sample like a 90s track. You get what I'm saying? Like
that's the best wave of R&B music.
Dope.
They have to go into the tuck.
I know, but it's like at some point, like I want you to be original and give me something different. I'm not complaining about it. It's a vibe. It's dope. I'm still gonna listen to it, buy it.
That song Out of Time is gonna do numbers for sure. That's gonna be the one.
I just want something new every once in a while. That's it. Two new tracks, something different. A couple tracks different from a project. That's all I ask for. I'm not asking for much.
If I had to summarize that Dawn FM, like I would literally say, if you never heard the album, every song literally sounds a different scene of Scarface.
Okay, I can see that.
I can give it that. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Leaving music.
Here we go.
Leaving music. Spoiler alert before we get into this.
Spoiler for Power. Power
Watchers.
Power Watchers.
Ghosts, yeah.
Power Universe Watchers. Because if you never seen the original 2, I don't want to spoil it for you and end up telling you more than I should. But we are Power stands here. We are big fans of the show. We've been watching it since day one, since the original series started. And, you know, the new season of Ghost has been heat. You get what I'm saying? Especially
a lot better than the first season.
Especially the last few episodes. You got to lay the
groundwork for the first season, though. And I thought the first season did that.
It was a little
laid
dry.
enough groundwork to where we knew what each character was about. These characters now are peaking.
It's dope.
And last episode, for all y'all who seen it will agree, was probably one of the top 5 power episodes
in general.
Ever.
Well, one of the best episodes I've ever seen.
That's what I'm saying.
And it was not even a finale, by the way.
It wasn't a finale. It was just even crazier.
Yeah.
The writing was impeccable.
The acting was dope.
The best scene was the dinner table.
1,000%.
Sure. And airing out everybody's dirty laundry was just crazy.
That's a classic too. Tyler Perry is probably the pioneer of that dirty laundry shit. Like Tyler Perry will get you exposed in every.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Kane is that nigga, bro. This nigga said, I knew he was gonna let that nigga hit.
He keeps it done, and those are the moments.
We're gonna let you build it up.
Wait, so here's my thing now. What I want to get into is probably not everybody watched the last episode. Talk about your favorite characters and your favorite moment. Just pick one character and give me one favorite moment from the last one, because we can't talk about it the whole time. And you feel me?
Just a quick. I mean, I feel like this scene was very underrated. But Method Man, when he was the lawyer scene, when he had Carrie Milgram up there, and he was sauteing that ass, talking about all the dudes that she done fucked, and he even included himself and everything.
Threw her in there.
It was amazing. She was dumbfounded. She had no words.
Yep.
It was that scene was crazy.
Nigga said that his name is Freaky Zeke. Yeah.
That was nuts.
Bro, what is the objection in the court?
No, but they like that shit though. But what he did is,
bro, had the freaking jury even laughing.
He attacked her character, he attacked her credibility, and he took away her job, and he embarrassed her. Like he fucked her up.
And he gave her a warning too. If you go in that stand, I'm tearing your ass up.
Yeah, he did. He dropped by the episode before and said, "Fam, you do not want to do this."
Okay, that was my favorite. But I'm gonna tell you about my least favorite character is Zeke, Freaky Zeke.
Oh my
Zeke
God.
Cross, my nigga. Like he's so dumb in every scene. It kills me, bro.
Yep. He's
At
good
the
at
dinner
this role.
table. But Auntie said it was okay. What Auntie said? No, nigga. This is your mother. She lied to you, nigga. Yeah, I lied to you. Don't you lie.
And the best reaction of all time when he found out he really is 23. But the NBA, I can't get in. I broke NCAA regulations.
Fam,
by eligibility.
Fam, this is your mother. Can you meet your new mother? Bro, just say hi to your mom, bro. Like, let's stop worrying about basketball for now.
Bro, that ain't going to sleep with a basket. He really bought his life.
Yeah, bought his life, fam. But for me, to talk about my favorite character, she gets a bad rep, but one of my favorite characters, not my personal favorite, but one of my favorite in the recent episodes is Carrie Milgram. She gets a bad rep. Wait, let me drive my point home. Carrie Milgram gets a bad rep, but I'm gonna cater to the ladies on this one. If Carrie Milgram was a man, like she would be praised. I'm gonna tell you why.
That was the nigga that got clapped.
She is not different than any black, young, successful like person. You get what I'm saying? She's single. She has a dope job. She has her own place.
She's good looking.
She's good looking. She wants to fuck as many people as she wants, and she has the freedom to do that.
And she's not hoeing. She's not hoeing. She's choosing, but she's not hoeing.
Not only is she's not hoeing, my favorite part about Carrie Milgram is even though she's fucking around, she fucks with quality niggas.
That's a fact.
But for the show, all these quality niggas is in the same circle.
I understand, but fam, listen to this. She fucked a star athlete. She fucked a professor.
No, you fucked a student.
A student.
We're not gonna slide.
Okay. Student athlete, nigga. What the fuck?
Well, shit, he's 30 years old according to his birth certificate.
Fine.
So is he really a student?
let me finish.
The faculty.
She fucked a student athlete. She fucked the lead detective. She fucked an attorney.
That nigga, by the way.
She fucked an attorney.
And all
she fucked a writer / co-worker / author, and she almost got smacked by a congressman.
Do you notice though? Okay,
Fact.
besides Zeke, all those other niggas that she fucked end up turning on her in a way.
I understand.
So pussy must not be that good.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, if she was a man, it would have been like, damn, like, this nigga's fucking top quality, top notch bitches. You get what I'm saying? Because she's a woman, obviously, she gets a different reaction out of it. But I applaud any woman for not just dealing with like hoodlums and thugs and basic niggas that can't do shit for you. She's a woman with resources. I want to date quality niggas, and she did that, and she fine as fuck. That's definitely like my favorite character for season 2 has been her. She moves a little messy, but my favorite character is her. So now, Gary, let's go to you now.
Man, easy, bro. My favorite character is Governor Tate.
Oh, that nigga's
Tate is fucking MVP. He steals the show every time he's on camera, bro. And the shit that really, bro, my favorite moment of freaking Tate, bro, we haven't seen it in this season yet, but my favorite moment of all the power with Tate, when freaking Ghost is talking to him, yeah, bro, you a little nigga. You can't do this. This is Tate's face. Just freaking look at this one and like kill the nigga. Bro, Tate tried to kill Ghost.
Yeah,
Don't forget about that.
Yeah.
He tried to off Ghost. But bro, every scene with Tate, bro, he's with all the shits. He's with all the shits. Even though he got his lame ass brother.
Dirty politician.
He is the dirtiest politician ever.
He's clean, like, and he's taken on like Ghost. Remember how Ghost used to always have the clean suits? Mm-hmm. Tate has filled that void. Yeah. Now everybody on the show is clean. They're all wearing design and everything, but Tate is always suited and booted. Bro. And he's always looking official.
I like how he's always confident and he's always like calculated and he's calm. He doesn't like to raise his voice. Like, he's the true definition of a politician. He has his motives, but it's like he's cool about it, and he's already 10 steps ahead of you. Like,
and what I like about Tate, believe it or not, Tate is not as messy this season as when he was in
power.
1000%. Bro, I think the messiest Tate has ever been is like, bro, you running for governor, you fucking your associate.
Your whole staff, pretty much. Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, but it's like, people forget, bro, Tate is the reason why Tariq is out of jail.
That's true.
No, yeah, his cosign held that much weight. Bro, yeah, that's true.
But I think like the cleanest thing in the whole show is probably Kane for me.
That's true. Now I like Kane. I like his style too.
No, Kane comes with that shit.
I just want him to be a little bit more. I wish he was a little bit more emotional, intelligent. Meaning like, yo, think before you act. Like, yo, you have this. The organization does not revolve just around you. Like, you got other people like that works for you that live off of you.
Let me ask y'all a question. I mean, y'all Power fans. Do you think Kane is good enough to get his own spinoff?
No.
Because he has he's not strong of a character, but they can build characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kane could get kicked out of the family and
you know why it wouldn't work? Because the only way that would work is if they did a prequel, but he's still young. You get what I'm saying?
No, he's still young. It'd have to be his after. Like
I would watch a spinoff with Tate.
But my thing,
Tate
can get a spinoff. But my thing is like, Kane is a nigga that really are off anybody. I get the feeling Kane are off his own mom. Like with their whole.
No, I think that's the only people he shows respect for is his parents. Because like Tate,
the way he was cussing at the dinner table,
bro. But he still find a way to come back home. He still begged to come back home. Like,
yeah, I mean, he never puts product, but he came back home because he had a motive though.
You should.
He fucked up the whole product.
I think the most dangerous person in the whole show though that no one really realizes is freaking his brother.
Oh yeah. The quiet ones, man. Yeah.
Bro, because you have to think about it. Even though he played calm and cool, he'd be with his little boyfriend and shit, like fucking off. But it's like, bro, when it's go time, he always with the shits with no questions.
That's true.
I didn't like how lackadaisical he was with the last like gun scene though. With
Yeah, he just like
pulled the trigger.
He's an emotional ass nigga, but bro, when if a job needs to get done, he's strictly business. The only time he fumbles is killing his boyfriend.
I just need him to lay off on the dick.
Got the message halfway through about to kill him. What are you doing? Bitch,
to,
about to murk you.
he needs to lay off on the dick and just...
Oh, Drew is named Drew.
Drew needs to lay off on the dick and like focus more on business.
Bro, Tariq, no, that scene with Tariq, we told you about name. Oh yeah, your son, he's still fucking that nigga.
Classic.
He's still fucking that nigga.
All right, man. Coming out of power. You guys have all seen what's been going on with Kanye lately in the blogs and the news. And he hasn't, I'm a Kanye stan, but this nigga has not made it easy to defend him with how he been moving. You get what I'm saying? I get it, nigga. You a billionaire. You could date anybody you want. But him running around with your little side piece when your divorce is not finalized is only going to make your baby mama, like, really more upset at what you're doing.
Can I ask a question, everybody? Is Julia Fox really his bitch?
Let's ask an even better question.
I don't think a man of his stature, my bad for interrupting, I don't think a man of his stature would take any bitch public if he's not smacking. And that's not me being misogynistic.
For some reason, I don't feel like they smacking. I don't know why. I don't feel that chemistry between them. I just feel that's like a trophy wife. But,
in my opinion, she is not nothing that crazy.
She's not that crazy.
Oh, no, y'all wild. You need to see Uncut Gems. That bitch is bad.
I mean, anybody could be dolled up. But
I would say this publicly. Everyone knows I love my black woman, but that is a high quality white woman. Go see Uncut Gems. Because
doesn't do it for me.
Just saying.
I would have to see it. I haven't seen that movie.
You gotta watch Uncut Gems because you gonna look at her different. Because she wearing that little weird fashion shit during Paris Fashion Week. Watch her in the hood.
But how y'all feel about the whole Kanye
let me talk about
situation?
Kanye. Okay, this is my thing. You all know who you dealing with. Even on the level we're at, when you get with a shorty, you know what you dealing with. So you got with Kim K, and y'all been together for X amount of years, but you know at core who Kim K is.
1,000%.
So going through all this shouldn't be a shock to media, fans, or even Kanye. Because you know what you dealing with. It's Kim K. You tell me you dating Kim K, what do you think you getting with that?
Something comes with that.
You know what I'm saying? That's industry right there. So, I mean, you can only blame him. Now, I see he's trying to be a good dad, and he was trying to, be there for his kids and all that. But at the end of the day, when you're going through all this public stuff, it gets weird. Like, it's not the kid's gonna take the fall for that, but it gets weird on the parents' aspect. Like, they're not gonna want to be around each other. She's talking to Pete Davidson now. You dealing with Julia? Like, it's too out in the public.
It's messy.
Let alone think about y'all own relationships and how most of it is kept in the dark, and it still could get weird if too many of your people in your circle know about it. The whole world knows about it.
I think it's a publicist game because it's like I feel like they both know how to manipulate the media.
Oh, Kanye's publicist is not sleeping at all.
But see, that's what I'm saying. So I feel like they both know how to manipulate the media against each other. They know how to weaponize their audience against each other. And on top of that, they're playing the game of I'm not gonna let you air me out before I air you out.
They throwing rocks in hiding hands, pretty much.
Yeah. So, but my thing is, Kanye, for the amount of money you have, for the amount of access you have access to discretion. You get what I'm saying? Like you could be fucking 10 Julia Foxes. People don't have to know about it. You get what I'm saying? There's a way you got to move. Because even for the court's sake, for the paperwork's sake, like you got to act as a man. When you're going through a divorce, ladies, this is no shock. This should not be no shock to y'all. You got to act like you taking a hit, even if you happy as fuck that you getting rid of the bitch. You got to act like, oh man, I'm losing my family. You got to act like it's hitting you. But you out here fucking young bitches. You in the clubs. It looks like, bitch, you been was one to do that shit. You was unhappy for a while. So you kind of have to tuck that in my opinion, if you want to save your family, because she's the gatekeeper for making that happen. Because the law is on the side of the women at all times.
See, my issue I have with Kanye right now, because we were very vocal on how it's fucked up Kim Kardashian is like publicizing being with Pete Davidson, but this nigga Kanye took it to another level.
Yeah,
like, fam, you doing magazine covers with the bitch.
Yeah.
Bro, that is nuts.
All that shit, yeah.
And he's doing the same shit he did for Kim, taking all the clothes out of her closet and shit. freaking dressing it up. Bitch, damn near Julia Fox looked like Kim K at this point. And another issue I have too is the fact that Kanye, bro, we know you doing some nigga shit, fam. It's fucked up that like a black man can't see his kid for his birthday party. But at that when I saw that shit, it's like I don't think it was that deep. I just felt like when Kanye was saying, "Oh, no one picking up their phone," I just don't think they just answered quick enough.
That and I have two.
Yeah, that bit.
Listen.
Hook it up. Okay, that's for the first ring.
I have two.
You was invited, my nigga. You was invited.
I have two takeaways, and again, I'm a Kanye fan, but this is my opinion on the matter, right? This is how I feel about the whole. Like, I was not invited to my daughter's birthday or whatever. Fam, I'm pretty sure you have visitation. Like, you could throw your daughter another party the next day. She's a kid. She's gonna be excited for new toys no matter what. Whether you do it, you can afford to literally celebrate your daughter's birthday every day of the year. So that should not be an excuse for you to go on social media to plead for support. You get what I'm saying? That's number one.
She's not kidnapped, my nigga.
That is a good point. Money makes it so much easier for all this drama to kind of get negated. You know what I'm saying?
Then on top of that, fam, you want to go to your daughter's birthday, you should have thought about that instead of being in the studio with the game the night before talking about you beating her new nigga up.
Bro.
Like, you can't have both.
Was just the song was brought up. Did y'all like that song?
Fam,
Oh yeah, that shit was hard.
That shit hard.
But in Kim K's, for me to come to her rescue, like, fam, you can't threaten to beat my new nigga up, and then you think I'm finna let you in my house to come to a party where he might be at. Like, it's not gonna work.
Like,
So he was definitely wilding, but you have enough money and popularity and fame to sit your ass down and really and plus I don't want to know about all this shit, bro. Pick up your phone, work that shit out behind closed scenes. I don't need a new blog post every day. You don't stop sitting with niggas talking about it. I get it, bro. Kanye, I love you. I know you're trying to save your family, trying to save your face and be there as a father because you were separated from your father. I get it, but I'm just saying there's a better way to do it. Besides, and if you can't get it done yourself, fam, lawyer up. You feel me?
Yeah, you got the funds for that.
Think about it.
You got enough to make that shit happen.
I'm gonna give Kim K some respect though. She's handling this shit well. Because the only time we heard her speak is to her talk about Julia Fox. Oh, I'm glad that he's with a fan.
Shade, but
bro,
I respect it. I respect it.
That's the only thing we heard from her. I'm just glad he's with a fan.
But you gotta think like Kim K. Like I said, she's built for this. She's been
been
dealing with high end niggas for a while. Since we were young, she's Reggie Bush, Ray J. Like, she's been ready down this, you know what I'm saying? So.
And this nigga Kanye trying to control the narrative with the Jason Lee interview. Oh, this and that. I got the house just to see my kids. Fam, you could have got the house down the street.
See, that's that extra rich nigga shit. Like,
and I'm pretty sure that house wasn't even for sale.
Like, you buying a house, like,
that was a flex. That was a flex.
You're buying a house, like, nigga, like, this shit, this story can only happen with them.
Bro,
like, niggas ain't doing that.
It's sad it's getting this far. Now Pete Davidson announced that he has to walk around with some security. Like, fam, because Kanye always been talking about he with the GDs and shit. Of course he gonna get security.
All right, so aside from Kanye, there's been another celebrity that's been in the blogs for protecting himself, if you asking me. We're talking about the Drake and hot sauce gate, pretty much. That's what they're calling it out there on the streets. Allegedly, Instagram model, went online and said that she had a night of passion with Drake, and Drake after
Night of passion lives.
Yeah, and after their encounter, he went to the bathroom to discard the condom, obviously, and
shout out to him for wearing condoms.
Yeah, shout out for him for being safe. He already got hit once with a kid. He's not trying to go through that shit again. Salute. But she, apparently Drake put hot sauce in the condom. Obviously, I heard that's a way to kill the sperm or whatever, some old school way of doing shit. And apparently Shorty went, dig through the trash, got the condom, tried to impregnate herself
by trying
to inject it, and then her coochie started burning or whatever, and she wanted to sue Drake now. So how do y'all feel?
I got a question for Terrance. Yeah. So what are you doing if a man should come into your room and say, "My pussy's burning, please help"?
Well, we have topical cream for that. We'll do.
Yeah, that nigga sharp. That nigga. What's that shit called?
That answer way too ready in the top.
Yeah, what's that shit called?
We have topical cream for
Topical
that.
cream. Wow. You can even get that shit at Walmart, huh? Topical cream, baby. Your coochie hot. Topical cream.
No, they come in with something like that. First of all, we'd have to clean it out. We have to let it sit for a second, then put the cream in there, patch it up. Should do a little 2-day visit. You know, we got a whole procedure for that.
You act like you're seasoning chicken. You got it.
All right, but I gotta see a week after to see how it looks. You know, at your house, of course. In this
Oh shoot!
And then I'd like to come by to see how you doing from time to time. How you healing up?
My car, the company car.
No, but like, why is nobody even like? Everybody's talking about Drake's part. Why are we not talking about her though? Like searching through the trash, trying to get the condom. That's more alarming to me than the hot sauce going into the condom.
I'm gonna tell you.
And then why? Like, let's really get into the logistics of it. Like, you looked at the condom, didn't see any red or smell any sauce. Hot sauce, you can smell that shit.
That's a fact. Maybe you were just so excited to see it.
You that excited? You saw
meal ticket.
Like, I mean,
and honestly, like for lack of a better word, like you try to set them up.
Yeah.
You try to literally get them hooked for the next 18 years to pay your bills, and that's not fair. Like, and
if this is a real story.
Yeah, if this is a real story, but it's like, how do you even defend yourself towards that? Like, fam, I'm Drake. I'm worth billions. You an IG model that probably don't have 100K. I can't even sue you for defamation because you ain't got shit. You feel me?
It's more money for me.
Because clearly you was just a piece of pussy. That's why I just smacked and I was trying to leave. But you feel me? And people are getting online saying, why didn't he flush the condom?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
why couldn't she be satisfied with just the nut and the fact that you fucked Drake? Why you had to do the extra shit? Like, nobody is blaming Shorty. Everybody is getting on Drake. Like, all I think he did was have protected sex and discard the condom. Like, what did he do wrong?
He walks around with hot sauce. That's some nigga shit. Yeah. That's his black side.
Sure. Is this story been confirmed?
No,
it's an alleged story.
It's an alleged story.
But
has he commented on it? Because I just find it
the best thing to do is not comment on this shit.
I just find it hard to believe, like you say, you walking around with hot sauce, then you took the condom,
but
sprinkle that shit in there, and then like nigga.
But think about it though. If Drake comes out and says something bad, you know, oh, he's bashing her, he's shaming this and that. If he comes out and confirms the story, he might be losing more hoes because it's like, fam, you told, like, let's say he has a girlfriend on the low nobody knows about.
What happened to Mari Bailey's freaking mom?
Oh, you told me you was in Dallas performing. You didn't tell me you was gonna get a hotel. Like, you feel me? You feel me? Like, you jeopardizing this man's relationship.
Why are you sleeping on the hotel? You have a plane.
Exactly. So
there's
nothing that he could have said to prevent anything from happening. He just gotta let the smoke clear.
Which I think it was. It became more of a, nobody even took it serious. They were joking. So yeah.
And he didn't add no fuel to the fire, which I like. Drake is on that Jay-Z status for me, where it's like, fam, like, think what you want. Like,
yeah,
like,
think what you want.
I'm gonna be here like doing my own shit. Damn. I guess the last thing we're gonna talk about today, man. Me and Gary had an hilarious conversation yesterday, because you know, obviously, like, it's apparent that the weather has changed.
Yeah,
you feel me? And whenever the weather changes like this, women always find an excuse to go over to a man's crib that provides comfort. You get what I'm saying? That's the cuddle weather. Like, you know, that's rub my booty on you weather. Like, they'll come up with any cute term to go get fucked. But anyway,
she'll bring freaking ingredients to cook at his house.
And we were talking about, me and Gary was talking about like certain things that niggas can have in their crib that, you know, you definitely gonna get some female visits with those aesthetics.
That's right?
And some of the ones that we came up with, Gary, I came up with hoodie. I say, if you got a few hoodies and it's cold outside, you got a nice thick comforter, and you've got a fireplace. You feel me? Based on where you live, that's a vibe.
I'm gonna tell you the one that stands out. The thing that bitches be taking like selfies in, like I don't know why it just never click. Ladies, y'all snitching on yourselves when you taking that selfie in a nigga mirror. Because
in his room, a whole bunch of Jordans in the back. Fam, we know you're not home.
Every nigga has a signature around his mirror. So just to let you know, it's his room. Well, mine is, you know, I got my camera right here. I got like a little shoebox right here.
You got your stickers.
I got the stickers. Some niggas have a whole little like light system on their TV. Oh, she's in the yellow room. I know that room.
So the mirror is a giveaway.
The mirror is a giveaway, bro. So what's your take? Is there any like? I don't even know how to ask the question. Like, is there?
What are some aesthetics that women enjoy when they come over to your place? Like, what do you think draws them to? Obviously, comfort, security, and all that good shit. But I'm saying, what are some things that you provide in your space that makes them a little
maybe not even room in your car?
In your car, yeah. We do live in Palm Beach. For clarification, not all of y'all is getting smacked in a room. Yeah.
On top of it being cold outside, the AC being low in the house too. So she need that body. The AC old blast in the house.
Body heat.
Body to body. You feel me?
And you know what's like, I don't know if women purposely do it. Like, fam, it's 60 degrees outside. Why are you coming out with no hoodie? You feel me?
Hoes don't get cold.
That's true. Cardi B. Shout out to Cardi B. Shout out to Cardi B.
That's a fact, though. Like, hoes really be out here in some booty shorts and snowing.
Fam, ladies, do you really think you getting fucking warmth wearing leggings?
Shit.
There's none.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it,
but
are you really warm wearing leggings?
Bro, they know what they doing, bro. They just and women will find any excuse when they get in your crib to take their clothes off. Oh my God, I've been in these things all day. Like, hey, whoa. Would you like some water?
Oh.
Whoa.
Skip.
Can I lock the door?
But skip.
Or, you know what I like? I know nowadays, like, girls don't start to pick up on games. They don't do it no more. But I always enjoy the girl like that. Oh, can I see your room? And the first thing she does and go lay on the bed. Oh, I can sleep here for days. Got you, bitch.
No, my favorite one is like when she come to your crib and you be like, she's like, oh, can I take this off? And then your answer every time, hey, no problem. No problem. It's cool. Not cool. It's cool.
But some guarantee, bro, when you know you about to get the box though, some guaranteed giveaways is one, she takes the clothes off, or she takes the shoes off walking in the crib, and another one, do you mind if I take a shower? Oh, bitch, I'm hiding under covers with fresh dick for you waiting to come out.
I wouldn't even get that far. How you know you get in some box if she's just under your sheets?
True.
It's cold.
Yeah,
it is 80 degrees in this house.
Relax.
If you want some dick, just say that.
Yeah. What are some other ones, like, fam? Like, why do you want to chill in the back seat after we just got food? Like, fam, like this.
I just feel like it's just like, bro, women just naturally just love this setup.
You want me to drive by the beach and just park there and sit in the back? Oh, okay, got it. Oh man, I'm here to talk today, boy. I'm here to talk. But damn, man, this was
hold on, before we leave, I just hate like Cheech's aesthetic in his room.
Oh my God.
Can we talk about Cheech's room real quick?
For the ladies who haven't been there.
There's only been one lady that's ever been in my room.
Cheech, why do you have a candle underneath your bed?
The candle underneath the bed is
But no, fuck that. Fuck this nigga. Cheech got booby traps for the condoms. This nigga can press buttons and shit and grab. It don't matter what position you in the bed. He's in condoms reach everywhere.
Bro, you know what Iron Man had Jarvis and a robot bring a condom?
This nigga Cheech room is booby trap for pussy, my G.
Bro,
lotion over here.
Booby trap for pussy. Baby oil over there.
Man, like, bro, this nigga's in arm's reach to get it popping for anything.
Cheech has his own AC unit just for his room.
Y'all funny, man.
The music always cue right on beat. This nigga is lined up.
I need some lights, bro. I need some lights.
Man, every time you go to Cheech's room, da-dum.
Oh my God. Hell no.
Oh
You a nasty nigga. I hope you know that, right?
What?
You a nasty. And trust me, and I gotta talk about when Terrance had the trunk.
Oh my God.
Bro, open the trunk, white tees everywhere.
Terrance might be the first nigga with that have ever seen a whole bag. You know how women have a whole bag? Terrance was the first nigga.
The trunk was the whole bag.
Yeah, with a whole bag. This nigga had extra slides, toothbrushes. Like damn, is this
you know what Walmart? It was? Because for
the like fucking health department. Like
what it was, it was like at the time I stayed in Wellington, and everybody stayed mostly in West Palm, or you going down south. So it was like I never wanted to be out, and it's like, damn, I gotta go back to the crib for this. So I had to bring my room basically in the back of the whip, and the Murano was big enough for that aesthetic. So
the Murano is legendary, bro.
Before we close out, I have to quote someone that works in the studio. I don't know if I can say his name because it was on his close friends when he said this quote. But he said this quote, and it immediately I thought of Terrance. He said, "My dick has brought me places I wouldn't go without a gun."
I'll tell you that. That I'll tell you.
On that note,
you guys have a wonderful week. Oh man, this shit, it feels good to be back, man. It feels good to be back. I do miss y'all, man. Yeah, man, we experimenting with a lot more this year. Like I said, thank you for supporting us, hitting us up, checking up on us for the little break that we took. And guys, remember, like, comment, subscribe, because this will give the algorithms more of a chance to to be viewed in somebody else's timeline and shit. And also, guys, like, if there's you have a favorite part of the show that you enjoy, like post it, tag us,
comment,
repost it.
People, we have visuals. Exactly. I put a lot of hours into this shit, putting it up, and we have visuals.
Watch the episodes.
I know we're on streaming services, but we do have visuals in HD.
Yeah, exactly. So, watch it with your girlfriend. It's definitely a conversation.
Sneaky link, anybody.
Yeah, catch a vibe, smoke some weed, get some wine going.
You should while she wearing the hoodie.
Yeah, man.
Put the podcast on.
Yeah, watch a little podcast. I mean.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all boys for having me. I'm seeing this shit grow from the last episode to where it is now. You guys have been consistent, so shout out to y'all, and just appreciate it coming on the show.
Yeah, man.
Real, man.
I appreciate you.
You gotta do the Terrance handshake.
The little
lazy shit. But yeah, man.
Where you go by?
I go by the name of Cheech, aka your favorite broadcaster. Yeah, man, that's me, man. Your local superhero, the most handsome nigga you ever watch on YouTube. But anyway, go ahead, Gary.
Hey, man, I go by the name of Gary, aka In Gary We Trust, aka Corona had me in the first ep, and now we back pushing P.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Pushing P, pushing podcast.
Pushing podcast.
Oh my god! But yeah, man, we are these are the aesthetics, man. We'll catch y'all next week. Oh man.